Okay, hello TDR. We're currently sitting in my parents' backyard because I thought it would be nice to film out here because it's pretty nice outside, and I didn't want to be in drag for my first part of the audition video just because it's more about, you know, getting to know me, and then I'm gonna be in drag for a lot of this competition anyway, so I figured I might as well enjoy it while I can. I have my questions on my phone here, so I'm just gonna look at these. Okay, so my regular name, I go by Robert, and then my drag name is Letha Lynn Jecktion, which is my current Tumblr URL. It's just completely spelled out. Luckily it wasn't taken. It's not a name that I've seen a lot before, which is partially why I picked it, and partially I love a good pun drag name, so that's why I picked that one. My current age, I am 22 years old. And I live in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm currently visiting my parents, but we live in the Fort Worth area. Describe your personality with 3 interesting facts about yourself. You know, I think like a lot of people, my drag personality and my boy personality are very different, but at the same time, mine is very connected by a sort of dry sense of observational humor, which I think is essential to drag because it's very, you know, based on shade and reading and things like that. And, you know, but Letha is obviously a lot more outgoing. You know, Robert can be very shy, especially with people he doesn't know. With, you know, with drag, it's always about people you don't know because it's about performing and, you know, getting to know new people, which, you know, is very different, but, you know, drag is a way to kind of help kind of magnify your personality, which is one of the great things I like about it. What else? My personality. I would just have to say I'm very sort of unshakable. I work in healthcare in an ER, so a lot of things that, you know, would freak most people out, you know, kind of par for the course for me. So a lot of the things that may happen in this competition, you know, you can surprise me, but, you know, you can't shake me. Next question. Define your drag style in 3 words. I would say Letha is, let's go with witty, witchy, and wild, because alliteration is fun. Tell us why you should be chosen. I think I bring a lot of new sort of ideas and creativity to the drag world. I'm not, you know, huge into glamour and sparkle, and I'm also not, you know, into the whole, you know, cover yourself in garbage. I'm very sort of, I want my drag character to be very kind of otherworldly and, you know, kind of like, one of my catchphrases is that Letha is just, you know, a witch of the woods out for the weekend, which I think really sums it up, that it's very, the drag character is very nature-based, but at the same time she's, you know, strong and kind of magical, really. And, what else? So besides what I bring, you know, to the table as far as new ideas go, I'm, you know, a very creative person. I think you have to be to do drag. Like, if you go into it wanting to use other people's ideas, you won't get very far, because once you use up their ideas, what are you left with? And, you know, Letha is full of new ideas, full of new looks, new ideas for numbers, you know, concepts just in general. And, you know, also a sense of professionalism and maturity. You know, a lot of competitors in the past, I'm not sure the average age, but, you know, 22 is a little older, I think, than some of the other competitors. And, I think that may be a benefit. You know, I don't really get into the whole internet drama thing. I never have. It's just not something that's part of my personality, first off. Especially because I think I'm a lot nicer on the internet than I am in real life. Which, you know, is good for an online competition, I guess. And what was the last one? what would it mean for you to win Tumblr's Drag Race? You know, I think we're all looking for some validation, and I think a contest like this is a great way to practice your skills as, you know, an upcoming queen. And, you know, it's just sort of professional validation and, you know, a way to practice creative expressionism and, you know, sort of hone your skills, you know, in a ton of different areas. You know, watching past competitions, I thought personally that the competition would be a lot more, you know, sort of hodgepodge, make an outfit each week, and there are definitely challenges like that, and I look forward to it because I have so many ideas in my head for looks. But then there's also competition, you know, contests each week for, you know, acting challenges and, you know, just different ways to showcase your skills. And I think being able to practice each of those would be really good for me, especially because I don't, you know, I haven't performed in public before, and, you know, it would be a good way to sort of put my foot in the water, I guess.
Tanked up muscle boy.
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different. Something funny? No, nothing. You know, it's just that both those belts look the exact same to me. You know, I'm still learning about all this stuff, and, This stuff? Oh, okay, I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. You're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. Then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs, and it's sort of comical how you think you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.